At this quirky little convenience store outside Dexter, Minnesota, it would appear that the end of days has occurred. Lake Geo Travel Plaza, aka Armageddon Gas as it's known by the locals, has some telltale signs to confirm that very assertion. The first sign that Armageddon has occurred is this out-of-service ATM. Clearly, panicked travelers raided this machine and cleaned it out of cash on their way to safer ground. However, if you can turn the camera left, you will see that nearly full gumball machines still line the hallway of Armageddon Gas, and a half-full plush bus machine stands alone in the corner. Apparently, when Armageddon hits, plush toys and rubber balls not high on the list of must-haves for extended survival. Well, what they did need was cash, and this machine is, sadly, out of service. As you can see, the shelves have been raided, leaving behind a few bags of Whoppers, some Twizzlers, and Slim Jims. Also, if you can look further down the aisle here to the right, you see a few remaining bags of Hall's cough drops, a lint roller, and some Mentos. Apparently, fresh breath in a post-apocalyptic world is unnecessary. And we look over here to the freezer case. Some ice does remain. The frozen food section completely barren, save for one lone Stouffer's lasagna frozen dinner. Apparently, survivors took their microwaves with them so they may cook up delicious frozen entrees while waiting out the horrors of Armageddon. Again, you can see bare racks everywhere. Empty shelves, a few containers of milk, the drink cases mostly bare for the most part, chilling only the empty wire racks that previously held delicious, refreshing beverages. I'm hoping, there it is, one pure leaf iced tea remaining for me. It looks like this is my lucky day. Better grab it quick before the rush hits and clears out the remaining chilled beverages. A few remaining stale loaves of bread over here, if you can see on the rack, and a few things down the aisle here, rack after rack of emptiness, a void of grocery madness, nothingness. A few granola bars remaining, proving that nobody will eat granola bars even in Armageddon. Some magazines there that are very old. Kevin Costner hasn't been a cover boy since 1992. We spotted one lone survivor over here stocking up in his white plastic bag with post-apocalyptic goods. Hey fella, better grab those lifesaver mints while you're at it. Oh yeah, I forgot fresh breath means nothing. I'm going to grab a banana here because as we all know, potassium is necessary for fighting off end-of-the-world depression. Grab one here, I'll leave one for someone else. As you can see, the utilities of life have been raided. Only a few headlight bulbs and batteries remain. A jumper cable there, and one lone pine tree air freshener. Armageddon is hell, ladies and gentlemen. But perhaps the biggest crime of all is this completely barren hostess rack. No Twinkies, no ding-dongs, no ho-hos, no Suzy Q's. What sort of hell has this world become, I ask you? You look over here, you see hot dogs and items for $1.79. The Starbucks case, completely bare, and that says a lot there right there. A few sad hot dogs remaining. Who knows how long they've been in that warmer? It could have been years. And you look over here, no milkshakes, no smoothies. People love their Armageddon smoothies and milkshakes. So if you're looking for one, look elsewhere. You're out of luck. And speaking of luck, as luck would have it, the old Dutch rack is fully stocked full of delicious snacks. Thank the Lord. It all looks so good, but I must travel lightly as I seek safety, so I've made my choice. Some cheesy puff corn. Looks very good and very nutritious in a post-apocalyptic world. I am looking down the rack for other things, but the selection is very, very limited. It looks like there are some spicy pickled eggs over here. Apparently, people do not like spicy pickled eggs in their apocalyptic world. As we continue down some granola bars. Again, nobody wants granola in post-apocalypse. But the irony of ironies here, placed abruptly and annoyingly in the middle of the walkway up to the counter, is this small stand of goods. Mentos and corn chips, fiery Cheetos. Question, was there not enough room on the totally empty shelves to place these items there instead? What is the absurd reasoning behind the placement of these items in this fashion and on a table you could easily trip over on your way to the checkout stand? Armageddon is illogical. Armageddon is hell. Everyone has absolutely lost their minds here today. Luckily, a few Pearson's nut goodies remain. There is lots of protein in nuts, so I will grab one for my journey to safer ground. However, on my way to the checkout stand, I will bypass the flamin' hot Cheetos, crackers, and Mentos on the annoying cabinet near the checkout stand. The pastry cabinet, as you can see, is barren as well. People need a healthy supply of oatmeal cookies, bear claws, apple turnovers while waiting out the apocalypse. Sadly, the first things to go were the cigarettes. The irony of surviving Armageddon only to die from lung cancer. But Armageddon is illogical. Here's a clerk. His name is, what's your name, sir?
Jerry.
Jerry is remarkably calm under these circumstances, and I see that there is one lone Rice Krispie treat on a blue wire rack, and all the other Rice Krispie treats have been taken to be enjoyed during Armageddon. Apparently, the pathetic shopper we saw earlier stocking up on goods has been abandoned by his friends and left behind. He pleads with me for a ride to safety. I just may help him out. As you can see, the freeways are barren. Only a few vehicles remain on the expressway. A beautiful day belies the true horror of the apocalypse that has just occurred. Who knows what the future holds for those of us left behind? Thanks to Armageddon Gas, I have my supplies. I will trudge on through these remaining days.